just want to take this opportunity to wish you all a very happy new year. It seems almost impossible that it's nearly a year ago since I was elected to president, and you and your office holder team have been dealing with a huge amount of challenges over the past 10 months. The volatility in the weather, the volatility in input costs, the variability in commodity markets, with some of our members seeing record prices and others seeing commodity markets on the floor. The work of the NFU has never been more important. And you, our members, are absolutely central to everything we do. We need your support going forwards, and we thank you for the support we've had to date. Now, obviously, the budget continues to be a huge focus for the work ongoing within the NFU and how we get changes to the proposed policy around agricultural property relief and business property relief. And we will need your help. It's been absolutely fantastic to see the letters that you've written into MPs, the case studies you've been coming forward with. The support at the rally and at the mass lobbying event have been great. Now we need to look at what the events will be in the new year, and you'll hear more about that soon. We all recognise that the speeding up of the phase out of BPS, which happened in the budget, has a dramatic impact on the cash flow of many of our members. This puts huge pressure on DEFRA to deliver the SFI schemes, the environmental land management schemes, and to make sure you are able to replace that income. We know that particularly for the uplands, this is incredibly challenging, and those that have been the longest serving for the environment in the higher tier schemes haven't been properly recognised for the work that is ongoing. We will work with DEFRA to try and solve these problems and make sure that you're able to access that money, which has been such a lifeline for your businesses over the past years. It's also been incredible to have so much public support. We know that we're the second most trusted sector after only nurses, and that public support is incredibly valued. We also had 265,000 people sign our petition to overturn the family farm tax. That support is absolutely essential in trying to build the pressure on government to recognise they've got this wrong and they can and should make a change. When we move on to the wider politics and what we need from the marketplace, we have to work with government to deliver fairness in the supply chain. These can't just be words on a piece of paper, but they need to be meaningful changes that enable farmers to get fair returns for the risk that they are taking in producing this country's food. We know that for the horticultural sector, you're experiencing huge cost increases on the back of the budget, and that must be passed through the supply chain so that you can continue to invest for the future. Confidence is absolutely key to all of this, and confidence has been at rock bottom, and the budget has dented that even further. When we look at import standards, it's absolutely critical that we have core standards for imports that match our domestic standards of production and enable the marketplace to function properly so that we get true economic returns and are enabled to invest for the future and get returns on those investments. There's a huge amount here that the NFU is working on your behalf and needs to work on in the coming year. You have our commitment as office holders that we will leave no stone unturned. We will give it absolutely everything to create the thriving, profitable industry that I know you are all proud and want to be part of. The office holder team give you our absolute commitment that we will do everything possible to deliver the policies that enable you to run thriving, profitable businesses for the future. Thank you for your support, and we look forward to working with you in the new year. Happy New Year.